Okay, O'Shea Duke Jackson, thank you very much for a very fine video. The one titled, Barack Obama declares war against black men. Very good video. Excellent points, and I thank you for that. Thank you very much.
Reasons for that.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Theme of presidential music. Seems like this presidential campaign is coming down to the wire, especially in swing states. Swing states typically can, depict on who will win the presidency. And those states that are typically swing states are places like Michigan, Ohio, and of course, Pennsylvania. And this year, Democrats are afraid because their number one neglected community inside of the party might be voting for someone. It was an outcry of so much frustration, hurt, and shame living in the black community, always being talked down to and never being talked to directly as men. And so that sentiment of the brothers feeling that way have carried on into spite towards the Democratic Party, or strong chagrin towards the Democratic Party. And Democrats understand this because, they have done nothing for black men to get their vote, despite the fact that black men loyally voted for the Democratic Party. And instead of addressing the needs of African American men, you get this.
Now, there's a lot of black men in here, and I don't mean to, not talk to other people, but this is important. Our black men, we got to get them out to vote. That's number one.
I say, why should we listen to Magic Johnson? O'Shea Duke Jackson. O'Shea Duke Jackson. Why should we listen to Magic Johnson? Magic Johnson of Addams Family Values. Yes. And for that matter, why should we listen to Seth Curry? Please tell me. And why should we listen to Obama, who promises us nothing, who gives us nothing but wants our vote? That makes him incredibly stupid. So stupid. Offers us nothing but wants our vote.
Opponent promised a lot of things last time to the black community that he did not deliver on. And we got to make sure we help black men understand that. So that's why I'm here, to make sure I help black men understand. First, get out and vote, and then vote for the next president of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Going to berate black men for not voting for Kamala Harris. And this is interesting. This is a president who, from 2008, 2016, by the way, who had Joe Biden in his office as vice president, did not want to even endorse Kamala Harris himself. If you can remember that, Kamala Harris did not get an endorsement from Barack Obama. And it was almost like he was forced to give an endorsement a few weeks later, because Barack Obama doesn't like Kamala Harris, but Barack Obama loves the Democratic Party. So he pulls up in Pennsylvania.
Right. Well, Barack Obama likes Barack Obama. He knows that Kamala Harris sees the Democratic Party and himself as being nothing for their vote. So we should all stay home. We should all definitely stay home.
Pennsylvania and a multi-state campaign tour in Pittsburgh, and he addresses black men.
I'm going to go ahead and just speak some truths, if you don't mind. Because my understanding, based on reports I'm getting from campaigns and communities, is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. So if you don't mind, just for a second, I'm going to speak to y'all directly and say that when you have a choice that is this clear, when on the one hand you have somebody who grew up like you, knows you, went to college with you.
Let me be very clear. He did not grow up like us, and she did not grow up like us. Let me make that, as Richard Nixon used to say, let me be perfectly clear. He did not grow up like us, and she did not grow up like us. So quit telling that lie. Stop it. And O'Shea Duke Jackson, thank you again.
Grew up like you, knows you, went to college with you, understands the struggles and pain and joy that comes from those experiences. Was able to work harder and do more and overcome and achieves the second highest office in the land and is putting forward concrete proposals to directly address the things that are vital in our neighborhoods and our communities, from housing to making sure that our mothers, our fathers, and our grandparents can afford medicine, and making sure that we are dealing with prices that are too high, and rents that are too high, and are committed to.
O'Shea Duke Jackson, I want to thank you again for a very good video. Thank you. Thank you for great audio. And I want to repeat again, that man did not grow up like us. He did not experience the things that we experience. So why doesn't he stop telling that lie? And she did not grow up like us. She experienced nothing that we experience, and she's crooked as can be. She is so crooked. Why should we ever listen to her? Thank you very much.